Okay.
Um,
Let's see what we're up against. All right.
um,
You know anything about the guy that owned this unit?
no idea who this
No?
is.
Looks like the stuff has been here forever and ever,
Yeah,
right?
it does. It looks like it's been here for a while.
All right. Which door do you
Yeah,
think would be
go around-
easier?
Go around this way, I'll show you.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's on the other side.
It's on the other side?
Yeah, so I'll open the gate for you.
Okay.
You can drive in. I'll just show you where it's at and where you gotta go.
All right. That's fine. Okay, guys, I'm here and waiting for some help to come. But check this out. Look at these storage units up here on the top. They have a ladder that you need to get at the end of the hall to be able to access those units. Is that crazy? Thank goodness it wasn't one of those. I just took these two bags out and right away, look what we found. Bag of money. All right, let's hope that's a good thing. Good things to come. Most of this stuff looks like books. I'll wait for Dolores to get here to videotape some more. This is why I bought the box, because of the old stuff and because of the dust. Across a box of old magazine. Look at that. Sean Cassidy, the Osmond family. Let's see what year this is. January, 50 cents. Doesn't give a year. That is so cool. David Cassidy, not Sean Cassidy. Modern Scene 10 Kennedy's Divorce Rumors. Very cool. So, if anybody knows anything about these old magazines, let me know. Teen Life. Wonder why it doesn't have the year. It just says November on it. It doesn't have it on the bottom either. So cool. Detective. So basically a whole box of this stuff. Okay. We'll keep looking. Been here for about 4 hours. This is how far I've gotten. I'm already tired. This is paperwork that needs to be sorted through. This is kind of neat, this old record player with that thing on top there. I found quite a few old books and lots of albums, more paperwork. This is all trash. And here we're still working. I've been finding all sorts of jewelry and just been kind of sticking it in here with coins and jewels. This here is things that are some trash, some things that are going back. These are going back. All that right there is trash. This box is almost empty. We still have more than half of the unit empty. There's just lots and lots of boxes piled up high. That's pretty neat. It's a Polaroid pay, I guess. And it's got an old scale in here. And that's an old baby carriage. This is the top of the baby carriage. But this is what I really wanted to show you. I just went through a box. Whoopsie. I just went through a box of, it was just greeting cards, just all sorts of just old greeting cards and Christmas cards and get well cards. But I came across, mixed in with them, these beautiful postcards. Some of them are very old. Let's see, that one's not dated. This one's cut at the top. Oops, focus. And that one's not dated. I did come across one that was 100 years old, which was crazy. There's lots of collectors out there. This is pretty neat. What the Palm Beach Times says about you. And it's actually like a little booklet. It's 1932, and there's an article about the man that they wrote the stories about. There's some science stuff in here too. There's one that's kind of beat up, unfortunately. And it is the Notre Dame. Focus. What does that say? Does it have a date? February, let me see. No, I can't read the date. Anyways, there was some in here that were very, very old. Paris. It surprises me that a lot of these cards don't have dates on them. This is a cool one. Oh, this has put a postmark on it. 1918. So this is 100 years old, you guys. That's a 100-year-old piece of paper. That's a 100-year-old postcard. It's in excellent condition. So yeah, so we found a whole bunch of those, and I'm gonna keep searching. I just found, you guys. Let's see what's in it. It's an old Samsonite. It's in great condition. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. National Geographics. Some sewing. Doesn't look that old. Don't know what those are. Some metal shelving. Odd. Some screws. See how people are strange? Now, why would you put a set of screws, a jar of screws, in some napkins on placements? That's it, but the suitcase is really nice. Definitely a company, like a prop company for a theater or something will buy that. And here we have another box. Grateful Dead, Black Sabbath. I have somebody who might be interested in that stuff. This box looks like it might be mostly all clothes. Oh. Let's see what we got here.
Like an old army duffel bag.
Looks like an army
Jacket, a duffel bag.
jacket. No, sleeping bag. An army sleeping bag. Looks like a real army issue one too.
I had one of those when I was a kid.
Oh, and it's down.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. So, I don't know if there's a market for something like that. We'll put that aside. And this is yucky, but you have to look through everything.
Wicked 60s.
That is.
70s. Actually, look at it. It could be washed because it's all the old.
It's 1995
Batman.
DC Comics.
Yeah, the Batman. There's the Joker. Robin. Batman. Wash it up.
Yuck.
Vintage.
Yucky. This is all kind of disgusting. Fabrics, and some more vintage fabrics. This is a tablecloth. This is a vintage tablecloth. It's actually really pretty. Oh, I love that. With the birds on it, that's really pretty. That might be a keeper. Might lock that up with some other vintage tablecloths that I have. Ew! That's pretty nasty.
It's comics. It's
Yeah.
Marvin the Martian. It's
Just disintegrated. Now, keep in mind, this stuff has been in here for 19 years. 19 years. And it's important to really just go through everything because I did find some things last night in a bag of just what appeared to be junk. So it's kind of time consuming. At least this one isn't wrapped as bad as some of the ones that I dealt with last night. Last night I was dealing with stuff that was not valuable, just wrapped in layers and layers of bubble wrap and tape. It's like the craziest thing ever. Stationery, look at that, 1970s. I love it, but we don't need 1970s stationery. Let's see what's in here. This is just a big jar. Plastic bowl. Very odd. Little porcelain tea set. But you gotta make sure that that's what's in here. Sometimes that is what's in here. Just a little tea set, made in China. Just like dollar store stuff. I came across a whole bunch of these in another box. Those are actually really cool. There's a market for those. This is just junk. Just lots and lots of junk. There's just an inexpensive little, another little made in China. So this stuff has been in here since Sunday, June 8th, 1997. So what's that, 18 years? 19 years? So, that's about it for this box. Nothing good, no treasures. Let's take a peek inside this next one. Made in China. That will add to the other one. So that whole box, you guys, all this work, all this effort, that whole box, this is the only thing that I found that was of any value. So this is things that you have to prepare yourself for when you're going through mini storages, that all this work could just be this. A little homemade Christmas ornament. Okay, let's see what's in here. Maybe we'll find some good stuff in here. This is an old vintage lighter, and it's actually marked. I can't read what it says on the bottom, but it's leather. It's pretty cool. And this is an old camera. Movie projector? Camera? I don't know, we'll have to look at it. That's pretty cool. This is, looks like a candle holder. Yeah, like a brass candle holder. So this box is looking pretty good. This is a helmet, Idlewise. Looks like there's something missing on it. I don't know. We'll look into that. Let's see what else. What is this? This is, I don't know. I don't know what this is. If anybody knows what this is, please put it down in the comments. I have no idea what this is. A plate. It's, oh, it's pretty good. But unless we have the cup that goes with it. Here we go. What do we have here? Some personal information, which we'll hide. Some papers. It's an old address book. And a jar. Electrolux. Electrolux jars. I don't know. Don't know anything about them. Hooter. Jack Daniels. What is this? Lights up your home when you're away. This is an old, you know, those timers. But this is just a vintage one. Beautiful gift for all occasions. Mother's Day, weddings. Imagine giving this as a wedding gift here. Time your, kind of weird. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else in here that's, ooh, some plastic flowers. And a flask. It's metal. Oh, it's an Avon bottle. Old Spice. Nope, it's an Old Spice bottle. You can still smell the cologne in it. That looks like an old honey jar. I don't know why they would say that. This is how the stuff was wrapped last night. Everything was wrapped in bubble wrap, but it had tape on it. They had a lot of brass. I'll have a huge collection of brass stuff that it's going to be available for sale. They loved brass. That's just a lid. Let's see what this is. Feels heavy. What is this? I don't know if anybody knows what that is. It feels like brass, but I don't know what it is. Eight transistor deluxe pocket radio. That's pretty cool. And I know there's definitely a following for this. This is brand new with the box. Theater companies buy this sort of thing a lot. Yeah, this is really cool. That's an eBay item for sure. Okay, we'll open up a few more things and more brass. This is really cool. I think it's missing a piece on the bottom. Let's see what this is. Cane tips. Oh, cane tips. For canes? Yeah, for canes. Old cane tips. Vintage cane tips. This is silver plated. This must go to this. Nope, it must be another piece in there. Maybe this one. Yep. And this one is marked Warwick. It looks like Warwick. Silver plated. It's nice. It's in good condition. Oh, except for that dent. Oh well. Shot glasses. Tons of shot glasses. This is a coin. Don't know. All right, that's about it. We'll get on to the next one. All right, I'm gonna put, can you imagine paying for a mini storage for 22 years, was it? No, the newspaper, 19 years, 19 years. And then, whoops, yeah. And this is what, after paying for 19 years, this is what you come back to. Look at this, termites. This is why it's so important, people, not to bring things home from your storage units, because if these things get into your home, you're done. You are done. That's why it's important to go through everything. This is what they don't show you. Look at this.